Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Bob with Trade Genius. It is the 3rd of December, and what a wild ride we're having here. It feels like we're on the teacups, the Mad Hatter, and the roller coaster here. So we dropped on Monday, and then we started the bear flag up here a little bit, and then we dropped actually through this support area here. That's what I was talking about yesterday. We were still in buy the dip mode above this line. We broke through it pretty decisively, and then we got a buy signal here that basically said that money flow was reversing, and then we ground up all day, and this is SPY, and so we're at 309.47 where the day end. It broke back up above this support area, so it's going to be interesting to me where this opens tomorrow. I'm going to flip over to the SPY USD here in a minute, but I'm going to talk about some other things first. So, but we're still kind of in a, I consider this kind of still a bear flag, until it proves otherwise. Tried to fill this gap here, but didn't make a really good attempt. I just don't know what moves the market anymore. Political, economic, it's just that time of the month, or the people have all the money they need that make a difference, and they're going to start selling it off. But my view is that they want the market to sell off so they can get some capital gains revenue into the budget, and also put a little pressure on Powell, the lower interest rates, and so, and the trade deal is never gonna ever happen. So all the noise around the trade deal, just put it away. All the noise around impeachment, just put it away. It's really all about the Fed. It's all about what's happening in China and what's happening in Europe. We're basically, those are slow motion implosions. Eventually it's going to suck us down too. I just don't know when. It could be starting now, I don't know. But it's an issue that we have to keep an eye on. But the good news is that the miners responded very favorably. We bought AG yesterday, and just nice rocking and rolling, and we gapped up and we kept moving higher. I stayed in it. We had a trade on an ego, but actually broke right through my 810 was our target, so we had a nice trade on that. We bought FSM yesterday, and nice grind higher here, and we have a target up above like 380, but it wasn't the only thing moving. It was just some nice across the board action. GDXJ, I don't know how I missed it. I was just too fixated on everything with Thanksgiving. Look at this move here. Rock and roll, and every time you think it would be hop off the bus time, it just would keep driving higher. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens with these miners. It's pretty cool, though. Let's take a look at, here's the other one I trade all the time. I totally missed this one, too. I even told people, I said, get in at 250. And of course, did I get in at 250? No. I didn't get in at 250. Last week was just too crazy, with everything going on with the holidays. I didn't pull the trigger. And even somebody mentioned it in our room, said, hey, Bob, what do you think USAS get down there around 240, 250? And I said, yeah, 250 would be a pretty good place. I hope that person bought, because I certainly wasn't giving him any help here. But look at this move, boom, bull flag, boom, bull flag, maybe boom some more. I don't know, but this thing likes to run, and just really, it's a nice stock. And whenever this thing gives you a chance to buy it again, go ahead and take a peek at it, because it's like one of the more well-run companies out there. Good financial, they manage their money well, good backing, good reserves, yada yada yada. So anyway, that's that, and then I do my normal rolling of the options with wheat precious metal. That's grinding higher too, and but it just swings in some big waves here. So the miners look decent, and they're obviously acting as a hedge. So we're not having total liquidation. It looks like we're having a transfer of sectors here, and then where am I going here? FCX here is I think this one's going to come back around for another opportunity here. I don't know if this is going to be a bear flag here, if it's going to try to fill the gap here too. But we had a nice trade on it last week and hopped off the bus. Good thing. And we had another one too. We had MOS and we hopped off that bus too. Made a little bit of money on that one. We got out at 19 yesterday. Good thing, pretty prescient. It's coming back down. But I think these ag chem stocks are going to do well over time. Let me zoom on out in here. It's just a nice trading range. And on a daily, it's starting to turn back higher here for a good swing. So it's just kind of grinding around here a little bit. But the daily turns up, and then we have another trade on the hourly. We'll be back in this one again. And I think also Twitter, I got stopped out pretty much at where we bought it. I was looking for a bull flag here to 31.50. Got pretty close, and then we had a little bit of a sell-off here today with Twitter. Let me go to here, but I got stopped out at the open on this. We had a 30 on it. I got at 29.91, and so now we're waiting to see if it's going to just kind of grind back higher again, or if this thing's just going to start dying. I don't know. We're going to find out. And then the last one was flag. This is the hourly, right? Yeah. So here you can see the overnight action whoosh kind of came up until we got to around end of Asia, and then Europe came and just took this bad boy right back down again. So we won't know that till I wake up tomorrow, and then we'll wait and see here if we start getting a change of direction, or if we're going to push down towards later part of the week. If we do, Thursday and Friday will probably be a good reversal trade to take. We did take a position though in VXX puts for the 20th, and I might be a smidge early, but we're profitable in the trade now. We bought the 18s for the 20th of December, and usually when you get a gap up here, there might be a second gap, but we give ourselves enough time here. Usually these things, unless we're going to get a pretty bad sell-off, usually these things resolve themselves within 2 weeks, and we'll take profit on it. If not, then we'll just go ahead and buy back in at a higher strike and push it out into next year. But as you can see how this thing just trades, if there's going to be bad news coming in volatility, I think we'd see a little bit more. I think we see a little bit more chaos in the vol market. It still looks pretty contained to me, but anyway, these are good trades when they get overbought like this, and sometimes you're a couple days early, but you just give yourself time, and they usually work themselves out, and you can take profit. But it definitely is a cash register unless we get a total change in direction, and then we'll just hop off that bus until we get the VIX over 20 again, and then let it settle back down. So anyway, you guys have a great night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for listening, and ciao.